你好，我叫 Max Samuels，这是从 Westport 图书馆借书。And that meant, hello, my name is Max Samuels, and this is Check It Out at the Westport Library. I was a Chinese major in college in addition to studying theater. So, you got to have your pocket Chinese-English dictionary here. I'm trying to go places, and this is a book that my parents read to me when I was young. And Dr. Seuss, Theodore Geisel, is an alum of the same college. We went to the same school. I only read the first book and a half of Harry Potter. I've not read the entire series. Book on tape with Jim Dale as the narrator. Billy Joel's my favorite. I grew up playing piano. I've seen him in concert a few times and can never get enough. I grew up in Westport, Connecticut, went to Staples High School, and as an actor, I feel so lucky to have grown up in this town because actually right near where I grew up was the Westport Country Playhouse, which is a historic theater, and having now lived in New York City for several years, I'm amazed by all of the New York talent that has come up to Westport to perform over the years. Going along with that, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Neil Simon. I did this play in high school at Staples. Blanche, stop this. Stop this right now. What the hell is going on here, for God's sake? Two sisters having a fight they should have had 25 years ago, etc. This book is written by Al Pia, who's the former head of Staples Players. People think it's just a sort of natural thing that you do, and you're sort of good at it and you just do it. But actually, no, there's lots to be read about acting and the profession of acting. Going back to childhood, growing up in Westport, one of my favorite films of all time, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. I can only recommend this one. I think all the others, the second one was okay, the third one was so-so, and then they were all downhill from there. This is a wonderful, wonderful film, and the reason I picked it out is because this name, Judy Berlin, is actually my mother's maiden name. And the director, Eric Mendelsohn, and my mother went to high school. This is not autobiographical or biographical at all, but he liked my mom's name a lot and so used it. I recently did a radio play of It's a Wonderful Life. The radio play adaptation, interestingly enough, was written by a guy called Joe Landry, and it was first produced at the Westport Country Playhouse, which I noticed on the inside of the book, which I thought was sort of a neat thing. Great film. You got your sort of Jimmy Stewart thing going on. I tried not to do an imitation of Jimmy Stewart because that would just fail miserably, but so tried to sort of make it my own with still giving a little bit of flavor. The next play I was scheduled to do before the pandemic went down was actually a play in Yiddish with the National Yiddish Theater Volksbiene in New York, of a Patty Chayefsky play called The 10th Man, which was going to be performed in Yiddish. I'm not a Yiddish speaker myself, but if you go back a few generations, people in my family did speak it, so I have it sort of within me, but I definitely need to do some brushing up because after the pandemic, I'm going to have to be speaking Yiddish in this play, which I'm excited about. Virginia Woolf, never read it. What kind of theater actor am I that I haven't read Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? And finally, love this, Tuesdays with Maury. The reason I picked it out is more for the subheading, actually, because while it's a wonderful book, it sort of speaks to a moment in my life now where I found in the pandemic that I've been spending increasing amounts of time with older folks virtually. It's been really, actually a lot of my friends, a pretty high proportion of my friends these days are 65 plus, which is really lovely and offers some neat perspective to a young dude like myself to be chatting with folks who are a little bit further along in life. check it out at the Westport Library.